Alright guys, welcome back to another vlog. Got a huge update for you guys. Unfortunately, it is involving a Mustang there. As you can see, the jack stands already right there. So last video we installed our oil catch can from Fat House Fabrications, and I talked about how the car was smoking a lot, more than I thought it would. So what I did was contact a buddy from Ford, see if he can run a compression test, because John Cione did say, hey, your rings might be going out, so meaning the piston rings. So instead of moving forward and trying to get all the parts for the car, I wanted to go ahead and run that test first, just to kind of give me like, it's good to go, let's just keep running the car how it is. So unfortunately, the results of that compression test were bad. So basically, the piston rings on 4 out of the 8 cylinders are bad. So cylinder 5, 8, 6, 7 are down, which has, makes sense, because in a prior video that I didn't get to post because it was in time lapse, cylinder 7 was soaked in oil, and a few other cylinders look pretty bad. So today Oscar's here. We're gonna actually be taking off the whole supercharger kit, putting it back to stock. We're gonna show you the whole process of uninstalling the supercharger kit today. Just to kind of show you guys what I meant as far as smoke. I mean, just look at that. That's with the hood closed. Let me open it up for you guys real quick. Lots of blow by here. So like I said, we're going to be uninstalling this, putting the factory intake back on, and putting it back to stock motor wise. All right, so Oscar is here. Yes, I gave you a 10. Already arguing with me. So we got the radiator cover taken off. Now we're going to take the bumper off right here. So we're going to remove all these bolts. They're 8s, we think? Probably 8s. I do have these quick release tabs right here on the side, but we do have to jack up the car to take off the wheels, because my splitter is chassis mounted, so we have to hit a couple bolts that are in there in order to come all the way off. Alright guys, so we are ready to take the front bumper off. For the splitter, since it was chassis mounted, we went ahead and had it bolted on right there. As you can see, all this oil from the blow by of the catch can, it's soaked all underneath as well. But we're going to take the bumper off real quick and then start taking off the intercooler. Alright, so we got the bumper off. Time to take off the intercooler. So we're going to start right now with the couplers, and then we're going to head and hit these 2 bolts right here, and I believe it should just drop down, and then we'll start doing the piping and going all the way up, and then taking off the supercharger. So we got the intercooler off, this side piping off so far as well. We just took the intake off so we can get to this piping. As you can see, The Procharger looks still pretty good. They used to have oil in it, but I cleaned it out. It's not so bad anymore.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Oh, there it is. Oh.
All right, so we got all the intercooler piping and the intercooler off. Oscar's working right now on getting the actual supercharger off. He's working on the brackets first, so we're taking off all these bolts. You can see.
Tight.
And these bolts are super long. Alright guys, so we got the supercharger off. Here it is next to the intercooler piping and intercooler. Oscar just got the bracket off. So now, after this, after taking off the brackets, we'll put everything back together, and then we have to swap over the injectors and then load in the factory tune, and we should be good to go. We're moving pretty quickly. It's not too bad. Alright guys, just kind of give you an update where we're at. We got the entire supercharger off, which is right over here. We got it just sitting here. Gonna get it all cleaned up after we're all done. The next step is just to remove the injectors and put the factory ones in. Then we will go ahead and load the factory tune, and we should be golden. The supercharger kit is going to be up for sale. Still don't know what price I'm going to put it up at, but it is going to come with everything. Full supercharger kit with the injectors. Also, I'm going to be throwing in the catch can. That way the future owner does not have this exact problem. And we should be good to go. Update you when we're all done. What's going on, guys? Took a little quick break with my buddy Sabir and his new Z06. He's gonna take me on a little quick drive. I know these things are fast because I know a stock one kept up with the 5.0 before. So
A stock?
nah, it wasn't stock. It was actually football on the guy
Okay.
said. Yeah, he was like, "What you got done?" I was like, "Oh, it's boosted." Oh, okay, that's fine. He's like, "Yeah." The ride's good.
Yeah, it's pretty smooth, surprisingly. I thought it was gonna be like.
I thought it would be, yeah, me
like
too.
leaf springs and whatnot, but it's like
Because aren't they like
Bakersfield? It was a cruise coming home. I was chilling.
God damn, dude, this thing is super smooth.
Right? That power
God damn,
band,
yeah, it's crazy. Like you're going hella fast, but it doesn't
it
feel
just
like
keeps
you're
going.
Yeah, you just fuck.
It was 130. It's actually
Damn, hella nice, dude. Holy shit, that thing moves.
Oh yeah. That's why I want to keep it NA. It's like as much as I know like
yeah.
people do like boost and shit.
It,
I'm just like,
it sounded good. Yeah, I
like-
keep it NA, less problems too.
right. Eventually do the full head cam intake setup and then
Yeah,
aim for like 560, 570 wheel.
that's enough.
That's
Enough for this car.
because this thing right now, I think stock, it has like 430 to the wheel maybe. So I'm like another 100, 120 horsepower. Plenty.
Damn, this
Because then
thing
it's still drivable.
moves. Yeah,
like, you know?
I mean, honestly, I didn't even feel like we were going hella fast, but when you
Right.
said 130, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. That's why you gotta be careful with this thing.
Yeah.
I was like second gear, just like cruising like I would in the Accord. I'm like, oh shit, I'm going like 80.
I'm going 80 already. Damn, dude. Alright guys, quick update. We got the factory injectors all the way in. Here's the aftermarket ones that came with the Procharger kit. So we're gonna go ahead and put these in and then start buttoning everything back up.
The gas.
And yes, the gas is leaking out. Alright guys, so we're all finished up. We got the intake put on. Normally the coolant reservoir is right here, but since we have this one, we're just gonna leave that one there. We're gonna just button up the bumper and then we'll be good to go. We're still waiting on an email for the stock file for the tune. That way we can actually turn on the car and drive it. Alright guys, so it's been a few days since putting the car back to stock motor wise, and we still aren't able to drive the car. Now the factory tune I'm not able to get from any tuners out of the state due to the California regulations. We try to have my buddy reset the PCM. Unfortunately, the tuner prior put a lock on it, so I'm not able to do that either. Now I will probably be swapping out the injectors in the next coming days to see if it'll work. John Cion says it'll work, it just won't be reading any kind of boost, but at least the right fuel and everything will be working. So I'm gonna end it here. Unfortunately, everything is going downhill right now with the 5.0. We hopefully our luck will change in the future. Now also too, the coronavirus is spreading, so please do yourselves a favor, stay home, practice social distancing, and just keep yourselves entertained. We'll see you next time. Thanks again for coming back. Please like, comment, and subscribe.